Alrighty, we got them both tamped down. They're actually a lot firmer than I freaking thought, which is surprising. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get them that good.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Welcome back to the channel. Beautiful Monday. Well, it's kind of hazy and whatnot. You got blood on your head? You've been rubbing on something, haven't you? So, yeah. We're out here ranching away. Oh, I'm not gonna touch your calf, don't worry. And the other calf's right there. One calf's there. Nobody else is supposed to calve for a little bit, I don't think. She figured this girl, 133, whoever's got that ear tag, I think her, is a month out, and I think the other ones are longer than that. But we do have cows coming tomorrow. So Monday the 12th, and yeah, tomorrow she's gonna bring me another load of cows because we do have a lot of grass. So what we got to do is actually get this fence to a better place. It was in a pretty good spot. Truck did drive over it, not their fault. Laneway had to be wider anyways because we weren't going to be able to fit in there with the semis for fall for corn, because yes, we still have to get the chopper. We got to fix the Mac to get the low boy, to bring the parts chopper, to get the other chopper, to, yeah, quite a bit of stuff to do. It's not on the need done right now list. So, but getting these fences taken care of is, that's what we got to do today. So where we're at is, we got one big gate, and they hit the fence post, snapped it off right down in there. So we gotta distinguish, we gotta get a fence post this size, and we're gonna move it down so that we can have another gate so that we could swing semis in, because most of the corn is gonna come from somewhere, and I'd rather not. We might as well do it right the first time instead of having multiple different things. So we got this post. Is this post broke off? I think it is, because it pulled on it. Yeah, it is. So we got to undo all the fence, and we got to figure out where our fence posts are going to go. We do not have the post pounder. My girlfriend does have one. She might get her another one, but yeah, we're probably going to move everything here. So tape measure, hammers. Gonna have to get the mini that could out here, because I think we're gonna go down and pull the trees that are in the way, that are holding everything down. And yeah, it'll be a good day. So appreciate you guys watching along, and we're gonna dive into it. It's supposed to rain tonight. I'm not gonna curse myself and say it's gonna rain. It's supposed to rain. I hope so.
Just a friendly reminder, DuffyAg.com. Pre-order on the shirts. After the 22nd, I don't know if I'm going to have anything in stock. A bunch of people have hit me up and said, oh, you're going to stock some of that when I come out, I'll grab some. I'm not sure how much I'm going to have in stock. So this might be the new norm, where we just pre-order stuff and send it out. So pre-order ends the 22nd. Probably 3 to 4 weeks from there, the shirts will be to me, and then they'll be to you very quickly. Yeah, got a ton of orders in. Great support. Yanko's loving it. There will be a Yanko sticker included in every order. People have asked me about the Duffy Ag stickers, why they're not on the site. I've just never put them on. Maybe I will at some point, but they go in the orders, and a Yanko sticker. So I'm excited for the Yanko sticker. Just got finished that up. But alrighty, we'll dive back into today. DuffyAg.com though. Link is down below. Go pre-order your shirt. Yanko appreciates it.
So the plan is to probably put a gate, I'm thinking the same size, so we got a ton of room to get in and out. Problem is, well, what we got to do is we got electrical wires, well, hot wire coming across, and then we got to move it down there. So we're gonna have to dig a little bit to get that way, and we got to measure and see where we want to be with another gate as far as their starting post. Then you got this piece that goes across the top, and we got a ton of wire that I'm not a wiring guy well, or a fencing guy. I don't know what I'm actually doing, but we're gonna make it work. It would be great if I had a pounder or a post hole driller, but I do not. So we're probably gonna dig and then backfill and pack around it. It will work. So there was a row of fence posts that were down there. 3 came out. The 2 that I need, which are the bigger ones for corner posts and end posts, the smaller ones they use along the middle. There was 5, so 3 came out, 2 broke. I got them out of the ground. They're in pieces down there, which is fine. But okay, let me do some measuring and figure out exactly where I need to be. Here's where we're at. We're gonna put the same size gate, which is gonna go right to here. We got to go get a tamper. I'm gonna have to dig some of that out by hand and tamp it some more. Tried to do it best I could with what I had, but that post goes in between these 2. It's 9 foot 9 inches or whatnot, using the same one. Got to be at bigger spikes to go through and punch onto that, and then you got a whole wire mess that goes from one to another, pulls it tight. But yeah, this ground is extremely hard. I wish I had a post hole pounder at this moment, and I know I could wait a few days, but I'd rather be ready for when more cows come. So plus it's gonna rain the next few days, and I'd rather not be doing this in the rain. Hopefully it's gonna rain. But what we need some supplies. So I'm making a list, doing as much as I can, and then we'll figure out what 16-foot gate we're gonna have to take the gooseneck, which is kind of overkill, but it is what it is. Or we can take the white truck. That's hooked up, that's all good to go. Made it. So right over there is my old stomping grounds for my education, and a little overkill, 60-ton trailer to get a. You think you're coming with? Yeah, to get a gate, but that's what we got. Someone picked out more tennis balls. We got a tamper, we got all sorts of fencing stuff. We're getting right into it. And then we put in the land all right to work. Big trailer guy. We really got to get something intermediate. We really got to get something in the middle of well, we got a 25,000 pound 36-foot trailer, and then we got a 50-ton landau, and we need like a single axle, double axle, I don't know, 20-foot trailer. Move seat around, pick up gates when we need them. You have fun? Aaron's father moving some bales. So stop saw Isaiah and Aaron, they're all there. Talked about life. Really appreciate them helping me get ahead. Somebody was like, my buddy was like, putting feet in an upright saddle probably isn't getting ahead. But that took a lot of weight off my shoulders. So we're gonna do some trucking for them this fall. What do you think? So while we were in the store, of course Yanko walks away from me and goes over, starts pawing through the selection of dog toys. And somebody actually did send us, let me so yeah, we got quite a bit of things going on here. So Yanko got more tennis balls because, well, he wanted them. But let me go grab, hey, relax for a minute, I'll show you what else you got. So somebody did send them, and the slips on it, I'll read it when we go in there. And it showed up the other day, and Yanko doesn't even know that he got a box full of tennis balls and something else. Ryan and Mindy Rivera hooked Yanko up with, look, bud. All right, we gotta figure out how this works. It's a Nerf dog. See the ball? It's in there? All right. I don't know what I'm doing. Ready? Ready? Go get it. Not only did they send him a Nerf gun, Nerf ball gun, but we got boxes and boxes of tennis balls. You got good people. Well, we made it. The trailer pulled it pretty good, but almost knew it was back here. Almost. I'll get this unloaded. We're gonna get it hung. We're gonna have to adjust this one. I did get new hangers because I'm sure I got some other ones. I'd like to rip that barn down because it's nothing but waste in it. It was used as bedding, and but I'm a little worried it might be holding some of the actual barn up, the wall, sidewall. So we won't do that right now. The end wall's really got to get some love done to them, but maybe at some point. Let me get this offloaded, get the gates. So when I stopped and saw Aaron and Isaiah sitting there, I said, making it bigger. And they said, perfect. Because getting trucks in and out of a 16-foot gate at a weird angle and backing in, and nothing, it wasn't any of their fault. It just, stuff happens, as we all know. It's actually starting to mist right now, which ain't a bad thing. Alrighty, we got them both tamped down. They're actually a lot firmer than I freaking thought, which is surprising. Like, I didn't think I was gonna get them that good. So I'll get that cross piece put up and then hammer that together. I got longer nails for that. Spikes. The mini that could is really it's holding its own. Like, this thing's been awesome. Oh, like a glove. We gotta raise it up a little bit, but nail, good to go. I do love it when a plan comes together. So it's leaning against it. There's a gap right now. Put 4 inches, that's gonna be perfect. And then we'll have 32-foot opening to slide trucks in and out of for when we're filling silos. And yeah, looks good. I like it. So I did get wood drill bits because, well, we were using metal on absolutely everything, and that's less than ideal. So it's these little things that are adding up real quick, both as far as getting ahead and as far as spending money. So yeah, but necessities. Once this is good, we shouldn't have to mess with it again. And then we can make sure all the fence is good and go from there. So I got an extension, I got that. Let me drill the holes, hang the gate, do the wiring. Yeah, buddy. One's done. Works a lot better when you got the right tools. Someday we'll have the full arsenal. A lot more room. I've got it all drilled out. Yeah, it needed some adjustment to get the height back up to where it was. This post's got a little bit of a, well, the post itself's got some curve to it. They're not perfectly straight, and I did pull it out of the ground, but it works pretty damn good. So I got to clean up some of the, there's a pile right there of grass, but then I got to move those rocks. So there we go. That one swings right to here. What we got to do now, well, we got to figure out how the wire actually gets wired around there, the tensioner. We do have to dig up this post that's down in there, but also the line runs from there over to here somewhere. So yeah, it runs straight to here. So we got to run a new wire down and under and then over, because this is a hot wire that goes into the barn, and there's a jumper box, a fence charger in there. So let me clean up my little mess here, and then we'll get this wired however that's got to go, and then we can wire everything else, and we'll dig over to there. Then we can tighten it. Got this post out, had to dig all around it. It was in there so tight. So that was down in there. This is the line that runs from over there. So So digging a new one that's gonna go out and across over to there. Ground's all packed real hard, but it has been a driveway. So the mini that could, it's getting it done. Got the trench I dug for the wire. The wire I got, I don't think I want to use. And yeah, I got a different idea of wire that I'm going to use, but I'll dig that by hand that little bit so that this fence post doesn't move. But yeah, we got a little zigzag to her. That other one zigs in and does something, so I'm going to cut it right there, and I'll cut it at the other end, and that way it's out of the way. But two things I didn't think about. How am I going to crimp these, the connectors? Yeah, you can hammer them down, stuff like that, but yeah. So they're wrapped around, but they're not tight, which they're not supposed to be tight. They're supposed to have some wiggle room, so these can all pull back out. You put the connectors on, crimp them, so we got to do that, but it's all plumbed back up. So once we get the connectors on, plus I need some more wire because, well, I didn't have any wire. I didn't grab any. I got to see if they got any that is this size, because we did not have enough to wrap it around and make it work inside of there. So yeah, we got a few things left to do. I'm trying to make sure that shouldn't touch on anything, because it's going to come up here, wrap around, go back down. Okay, so I'm going to pick some of my stuff up here because I think it's going to rain. We'll run to town, we'll get that stuff, we'll get the wire to run across here, that way we can backfill this. That will be all done because cows are going to come tomorrow. This all got to get weed whacked underneath, and then this can get electrified. Going up that way cannot yet because, well, we got bushes and stuff touching, so that all has to get worked up. But I'm perfectly fine with opening this up once we get all of it on. Somebody said, oh, your charger doesn't work because you got bushes touching your fence. This has never been electrified yet from me. I didn't even know there was a fence charger in there. Otherwise I might have actually turned it on at some point, because some electricity is something. But alrighty, I'm rambling. Let me pick up anything that shouldn't get wet. Probably throw it right in the International, run to town quick, get all that. When I say run to town, Cobleskill is 20 minutes, but it is still 20 minutes. But I don't know, like I've never done fencing to this degree. Like, I've moved stuff around. I've never built fence in my life. ATV, maybe. So this is all, I'm doing a lot of learning, and I think I'm doing okay. I think I could have done a little bit better probably on the gate layout, as far as one's all the way in, one's all the way out, but that's why they make those. And it lines right up with the other one. So other than being brighter, I might have to paint the other one so they match someday. Even got some Buffalo Ranch cheese curds from Dygert's, buddy of mine. So, and some chocolate milk. Chocolate milk was on point. Cheese curds were really good too. A lot of flavor. Alrighty. Hopefully we got everything. Got everything clamped up. There's some slack to it. Had to put that on so it doesn't hit there. But then once we tension it up out there, and I'll show you how that goes on. Let me where are my pliers? Let me run this down and under, and then need a shovel too. And then that will be good. We can backfill that. Will actually look like we did something today. A little project like this takes me a little bit longer to get it figured out at first, but once we know what we're doing for fencing, we have all the tools that we need, which I feel comfortable we do now. Make our lives easier. Got this hard plastic cased wire. Oh, come on. Just cutting some of the plastic off because that's where it will connect to the, there we go. It'll connect to the first one. And then we'll do a jumper wire from there up to the next. So, have it come in. Let me show you. We'll come up, go in, jump from there. From there, that will jump up to there, and that will be what electrifies it. So 100 foot of this. We got a 32 foot opening, give or take some, so we'll have some spare, which is good. I ended up running 2 wires. I figured out what they actually did. The wire that is not hot, this wire here, which is it's just, at first I thought it was just a wire to have in between, so it's 4 wire but only 2 are hot. They put ground through that, so literally every point where it touches is considered a grounding rod at that point. I never thought about that. I always thought you just put the stake in the ground and that was it, and that's your grounding spot. But it makes sense, like a lot of sense. So I ran the second wire. The ground's hooked up over there. The hot's hooked up over here. So I just got to get this back filled in, and then we'll do that. So yeah, learning. Got the hot wire jumpered together. That's the ground wire coming up. A little bit of chaos, a little bit, but it's in. It looks good. We got to jump some across here. I'm going to finish backfilling. Got to backfill my hole. We also got to backfill so nobody breaks an ankle. There's a hole right here from where the post came out. So let me put some in there before a cow or a human falls in it. One of the tennis balls you got? All right, we're just gonna close some gates now. I like it. So we just got to go up and tension that. It's starting to drizzle, which is a good thing. But we'll ride up there on the bike and we'll tension that. There's a piece of wire right here somewhere. I just saw it. I'll do some looking and figure out where it is. Right here. Yeah. There's a piece of wire and there was something else laying, another piece of wire in here. There. Something metal. Old nut and bolt. So everything is wired, and that's good. We just got to tighten it, and then we'll be golden. Leveled it out. Yes, it's gonna settle a little bit. We'll level it again, but leveled it out for now. Filled in the holes, dug that fence post out, threw the junk fence posts over there to get rid of them. Here, let's see. That's the old hole. Loves it. Almost. So, alrighty, 32 foot of gate space that we can swing open now. Semi comes in here, that can make the corners. Yeah, easy enough. No more hassling and no more worries when you got that much room. Truck's parked up. I'm just gonna walk up here. I really gotta get myself a mower. Not a lawnmower. I got one of them. We just gotta get it to. Well, I worked on it the other day. I need a pulley to get that off. Puller to get it off. But we gotta string trim all that. So that is on the list. But here's the tensioners. So all 4 of them. We'll just tighten them up. Be good to go. We gotta grab whatever. Like there's random stakes and stuff. Yeah. And all these bushes. So all these are is pretty much a spin dial that, let me see if I can do it. Goes to the next. There we go. Next hook. It's a ratchet. And goes around, locks in. This middle one, which I threw over, or number 2, it had more slack going that way, so clearly I didn't pull enough out. So I got too much slack. What we'll do is cut that off and pull it tight, take all that out, and we'll do that tomorrow because it is actually raining now, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, much tighter. As we weed whack around, we'll just make sure all the staples, I see I'm missing a staple there. Top one's hot, number 2 is hot, 3 and 1 are ground. So this goes up to here and squares off, and then goes down the line. And at some point they had like a laneway that went up to the back pasture. We gotta pull that post out so we go right up to the edge. Ideally I'd like to fence this in because we're never going to use it, but as you see, that's the fence that we got. Well, post and barbed wire. So we'll upgrade it, get that fenced in, pretty much utilize anything we can on the property for ag. That's really what I'm looking at. I hate seeing land get just wasted. Well, that took a lot longer than I figured it would. Well, I had high expectations that it was all going to go smooth, but the ground was extremely hard, so just running with the Mini took a while to actually get through. Maybe if I had a jackhammer or something, but it's done. Hopefully we don't run over any more posts. Nobody's fault at that, but yeah. So we'll venture back down and see what else we get into. I should plant the garden before it actually rains much. I did shut the window, right? That's your leash. You can check on that. So, yep, the Mac's still sitting here. We got to get some things done before I can put it in the shop and pull it apart. I did shut the window. Alrighty. That's probably going to do it for today's video. Maybe you guys will see me a little bit of me gardening after this. Maybe not. If it actually starts pouring, I'm going to be so excited. Yeah. We need it. We need it bad. So, appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. We got cows coming. It's going to be a good day. Yeah. Nothing but good days. Have a good one. I did end up moving cows around because
Well, one was on the other side of the fence, so I just fenced around her. Yeah, they're very selective, and if they want to, they're going to go to the next one if that fence isn't hot. So the goal is to electrify the really good fence. We just got to... That was the big hold up, that gate in the back, because the power comes through there, then around. But I'm soaked, like absolutely soaked. I'm sitting here, and we look good. Like, we're right there. We need a lot of that. So somebody said they got 2 inches of rain already. I think we're supposed to get 1/4 inch tonight, and then a 1/2 inch tomorrow, and then a 1/2 inch on Wednesday, and then Friday a 1/4 inch, and then 1/4 inch the 19th on Monday, and I hope so. We need some rain. I'm a little stressed, so. Alrighty, now we're done. Between me and Yanko, he's soaked. I'm soaked. What time is it? 11:30. Not too bad. Make some dinner. Yeah. Don't forget, DuffyAg.com if you want a Yanko shirt. Till the 22nd. And then after that, I don't know if we're going to stock them or what. I haven't figured that out yet. Might just do pre-order stuff because, yeah, stocking inventory is... Well, I'm not set up for it right now. We don't have this. We're not as organized as before. Plus, we got more stuff. So, alrighty, appreciate you guys, and see you guys on the next one.